What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to some Cyber Realm. So, I have been away for a long time. We have been granted a lot of new things from SAO and I just thought perhaps it is time for me to catch up in all of the things that I've missed. I haven't been here for 2 weeks, and they released 2 new banners, plus a hint as to what the anniversary units will be like. Now, I'll tell you guys about that in a bit. So without further ado, we have a lot to cover, so let's just jump into it. Now, the banner that was first released a while ago, that was Duel of Destiny, which was Administrator as well as Cardinal. Now, these 2 units have been out for a while. I'm not going to go over them for too much, since you guys probably already know about them very much. But here are some interesting trivia facts for all of you want-to-know fans out there. Okay, so the Administrator is currently ranked 4th in base attack with Rapier units out of the 6-star category. She teleports, and by that I mean she will teleport to the opponent should you be outside the range. Now, the teleportation does not include unlimited range, so it is limited. It is 13 hits. She does blink, and by blink I mean she goes behind the enemy. She also has auto parry, also HP recovery, as well as attack up by 25% for a total of 30 seconds for your whole team. That goes the exact same thing for Cardinal, except the only difference is Cardinal is currently ranked number 1 for Rod 6-star units for base attack. Now, the only other Rod 6-star was the Lolly Alice, so it doesn't really make too much of a competition considering how Lolly Alice came out like a really long time ago. But she does provide one of the never seen before 22 hits combo. I'm not talking about those tracking circles. Those things hit about 13 to 14 times. The rest are just minuscule damage. No, this is legit 22 hits, full-on damage combo. This is the true newest hit count queen. Okay, so this banner pretty good. If you ask me, pretty good. And I would honestly choose this banner over our Yuuki and Leafa swimsuit banner, or I guess you guys want to call it the Maiden banner. Oh yes, the Midgard Maiden Warriors banner. But before it was Asuna and Alice, right? And now we have Yuuki and Leafa. To be honest with you, I feel like the Asuna and Alice was actually better than this banner, but let's just jump into them a little bit. So what we can see here is our Leafa is a Dagger unit who is wind, as well as our Yuuki who is dark unit for dual blades. Not a big surprise there. Yuuki holding a 4,447 attack base and a Leafa with 4,236. Now that's kind of surprising considering currently Leafa comes in number 1 for base attack of all 6-star Dagger units, regardless of element. She comes in number 1 for highest base attack. It's kind of expected as time goes on, SAO will continue to release these more and more powerful units. Otherwise, who would scout for them, right? So they kind of have to. But for her to be ranked higher than most general dual blades, single one-handed sword units, unheard of. But let's not worry about that too much then. Let's jump into their SS3 skill trial, shall we? So I've already done a lot of testings beforehand, so I already have the data here, but I'm just going to show you guys it anyway. So both characters have teleport, so meaning they will blink to the enemy. Oh, sorry. They will teleport to the enemy should you be outside of their range by taking off auto approach. However, as you can see right there, and they also do blink, so meaning that they do go behind the enemy at their end of their SS3. So you will end up behind them by the end of your SS3. Now, Leafa actually comes in with 15 hit combo on her SS3. Very nice aerial time, actually. She can dodge a lot of ground-based attacks, keep that in mind. We have also auto SS3, so meaning when I swap over to Yuuki, as long as she is in range, she will activate her SS3 upon switch. They are, in fact, charge skills. Not a fan favorite of mine, but heck, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta have double the damage you put into the time of 1. Might be worth it, especially when it comes to ranking events. I've corrected myself. I've seen a lot of people who's making really good use of charge skills, and perhaps I was wrong to judge it too quickly. Perhaps charge skill does have its uses. Now, for those of you who's used to using it, good for you. For me, I'm still going to stick to the conventional methods of spamming as quickly as I can. That's basically it. Now, they also do provide your entire team with a critical rate up buff. This lasts for 30 seconds, and it is 100% critical rate up. I've done a sample size of 100 different auto attacks. Now, because, of course, your hit combo count doesn't increase your critical chance, so I left that alone, and I just kept hitting for 100 hits. And as at the end of the day, it looked like, in general, it's double the total amount of critical hits. So, 100% critical rate up. Fair enough. But really, when you think about it, when you make a parry, you're already pretty much hitting all criticals. So the only time you're going to need critical rate up is when you're spamming, but the enemy isn't in a parried state or in a stunned state, right? So, also I forgot to mention that Yuuki is also hitting 14 times. But yeah, her animation looks pretty good. And also her standby animation. Whew! Look at that. She's just like confident, stabs both swords into the ground. Remember how there was the My Hero Kirito where he stabs one sword in the ground? No. Yuuki was like, I'm not having none of that. 2 swords in the ground. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so that takes care of the banners. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scout. I won't be scouting on the Maiden's banner, but I will be scouting in the Administrator, quote-unquote, Cardinal. I'm going to try to get Cardinal because her 22-hit combo can immediately boost your damage to 10% should her entire combo hit on the first round. So that's actually a big deal if, you know, no one else picks that up. That's quite a big deal. And then I also have enough to go for their weapons once. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did put in a little bit, okay? And then I did get my Asana's Rapier to R5. So you guys will see those clips at the end of the video. Now, aside from that, I think really the only thing that's left is for me to just hit either the raid up on Leafa. Oh wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna go for the Duel of Destiny. I really kind of want the Yuuki, but knowing that Yuuki is currently ranked 4th in base attack, the only reason why on her is a dual blade. It's just the dual blade fact. But the critical rate up and charge skill is really not for me, and the normal switch just isn't really good. Now, you guys might say, oh, but hold on. You can do fake switch. You're right. But I'm about to get to that. See, Bandai already released what they will potentially throw out to you in the next anniversary, or the upcoming anniversary. They've already revealed a little bit on their posters. And I'm going to tell you guys why fake switch might not be that good anymore, or might not be necessary anymore. Aside from that, though, I think it's still a plausible, certainly a plausible character. I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but I just personally prefer the Duel of Destiny. But let's go ahead and jump into our new town. So, last time I did say Numco, and converting it to number was the good idea. But really, I think I thought about it for a second. I know I couldn't put Bandai Numco into the entire thing, but there was another common term used to refer to Bandai Numco, and that was Bumco. So, I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Now, to convert Bumco into number, it's actually pretty simple. You just do 22626. That's essentially Bumco right there, converting to numbers. Now, if my assumption is correct, and of course this is just complete hypothesis here, nobody really can prove this, and honestly, I can't imagine them putting this kind of lucky town in here, but I'm just trying to convince myself that it's lucky, so yeah, who knows? Let's go ahead and take a look at whether or not my hunch is correct. Let's go. Well, would you look at that? I'm gonna hope for Cardinal. Now, Administrator is nice and all, but Cardinal, the 22 hits. Oh, I forgot to skip, but goddamn, you gotta really love Cardinal there. All right, please be Cardinal. Yes. Okay, we're good. I don't care if I didn't get anybody else. Yeah, I was not about to click that, but I got Cardinal. Really all I wanted. Had her on this count, even better. Let's go ahead and jump into the weapon scouts, and I'm also hoping for the Cardinal's personal weapon here. Now, let's see what they can do for us, shall we? Bam! Well, you get some, you win some, you lose some, right? So, I guess the weapons wasn't very generous to me, but I did get Cardinal, and that was actually pretty good for me in terms of, in my opinion, at least. not going to wail for this banner, to be honest, and probably not going to throw it anymore. I still have something to wait. I still have different banners to look forward to, including, I believe, Kirito's birthday that's coming up, and I definitely hope that my hero Kirito will be in that banner so that I can actually try and get him to complete my non-elemental team, because I believe transcending the system will transcending the system Kirito is actually already swept aside. It's really not that good anymore. So that aside, I think I definitely need a new non-elemental character. Okay, and with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to drop me a like if you did like it, drop me a dislike if you didn't like it, tell me why in the comments, because I can improve. Aside from that, I will be doing a stream later on, and just to kind of converse with you guys, make up for the lost times. Aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next one, when the anniversary rolls around again. Peace out, boys. Oh, whoa. I actually forgot about something. I was going to talk about the newly hinted SS3 mechanic. So, prior to, I believe, the day before, or by the time this video releases, 2 days before, Bandai actually released Sword Art Online Twitter page released an official poster, right over there, introducing, or written in Japanese, about a couple of things, the potential new SS3 to be implemented into the game. For those of you who couldn't read that, I can't read the whole thing either, so I'm just here hypothesizing. I didn't really plug it into Google Translate or anything, but I can read a couple of the kanji, and what it looks like to me is that there will be concurrent SS3 casting. Now, what that means is that when you activate an SS3, a second SS3 will activate along with it. Now, that is not to say that you'll have skill connect, or what they called it, I believe, SS3 chain, which was, when you SS3 switch SS3 or something like that. It was when 5 stars first came out, when you used SS3 and you can chain it to another SS3. Now, for those of you who didn't know, back in 4 stars there was no such thing. You could only activate one SS3, and then you'd have to switch manually before you can cast another SS3. So that wasn't a thing back in the 4-star ages. 5 stars, however, did implement that. 6 stars was accelerated sword skills. Now, instead of releasing, I think, a new rarity of characters, they're just going to implement the new mechanic of concurrent SS3 casting, or concurrent sword skill, which is essentially, if my hypothesis stands correct, if you have a specific partner with you, as shown in the poster, Kirito and Yuuki. Now, I think they're going to limit it to that specific 2 characters, so it can't just be any Yuuki or any Kirito. It has to be those 2. This way, Bandai can milk more money out of the same banner, because now you'd want to try to get both. But essentially, if you cast one SS3, for example, Kirito's, what will happen is if you tap on Yuuki's, or hold it, swipe it, whatever they decide to do with it, you can activate its concurrent SS3. So perhaps Kirito and Yuuki will both appear on screen at the same time, activating their SS3 within the time frame of that one SS3. You can think of it as like a charge skill, but with concurrent casting, I believe what they'll make it do is have a unique effect, so their damage gets amplified when they do perform the concurrent casting, concurrent SS3, and then, yeah, so on and so forth. Maybe other special effects, maybe when they're together performing this concurrent casting, maybe their MP cost on their SS3 is reduced, who knows. But they can do a lot of things with this, and I like the direction this is going, but I still want my 7 stars. So, anyways, that's actually the finale of this video. So once again, I bid you guys a farewell and enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time zone you're currently watching the video at. And with that, I bid you all adieu and see you in the next one. Peace out!